come on down. These are the games that have entertained audiences and contestants through several decades and different hosts. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 The Price is Right games.
Here we go. $4 signs.
Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we're considering the excitement the game generates as well as how iconic it is. But we're excluding the two that are played on every episode of the long-running game show, the Big Wheel and the Showcase Showdown.
Number 4. Yes!
Number 10, Spelling Bee. This definitely ain't your standard spelling bee. There is much emphasis on language skills, and it's significantly more rewarding.
25.
28, 25. 28, 25.
Contestants win cards by guessing the price of small prizes, and if the cards they have spell the word car, or one of them says car, they win, you guessed it, a car. But there's also the temptation to ditch the big prize and pocket some cash. While the game hasn't changed much since 1988, the value of each unturned card went from $500 to $1,000 to $5,000 during special weeks after Drew Carey took over hosting duties from Bob Barker.
The first card is car. Car.
Number 9, Any Number. This game has the distinction of being both the first one played when The Price is Right hit the airwaves back in 1972, and the last one played with Bob Barker as host in 2007. The rules are simple, but the game is still quite exciting. Contestants must choose numbers between 0 and 9.
Can we see a 5, please? Yes!
As they do, the numbers either appear in the price of a new car, the price of a smaller prize, or in the piggy bank. The contestant wins whatever prize they complete first, ideally winning the car and avoiding the pocket change.
Oh, $7.31. What did you need? 8. You needed the 8 there, Phil. Thank you.
Number 8, Pathfinder. The concept of this game is simple and hasn't changed since 1987 when it first appeared on the show. Contestants must walk their way to a car, literally. They step from the first number either forward, backward, left, or right to what they think is the next number in the price.
6! We got 2 in a row on Pathfinder.
If they get it right, they keep going. If they're wrong, they can win up to 3 do-overs by choosing the correct price of smaller prizes.
$2.50.
The game continues until they win or are all out of turns. Over the years, the game has led to some exciting victories and some heartbreaking losses. Number 7, Race Game. It's no secret that contestants on The Price is Right like to jump around with excitement, but this game has them running around too.
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, go. 45 seconds you have. 44.
They really don't have a choice, since they only have 45 seconds to place the correct price tags in front of 4 prizes. And on top of that, have to keep running back and pulling a lever to see how many they got right and how many they need to change. This is definitely the most physically active game on The Price is Right, and has been ever since it premiered in 1974.
All right in 14 seconds. That's terrific.
Number 6, Dice Game. This is the game where contestants attempt to roll the digits in the price of a new car. If they miss, they can still win the vehicle provided they can tell if the actual numbers are higher or lower than the numbers on the dice. It's also the game Breaking Bad star Aaron Paul played, and almost won before he was famous. It came down to the final digit, but he guessed lower when the answer was higher. Well, at least we know he ended up doing all right for himself later.
Aaron, I'm sorry.
Number 5, One Away. With so much attention paid to the host, models, and announcer, not to mention the prizes themselves, it's easy to forget the important role the behind-the-scenes crew plays. This is one game that will not let you. Contestants are presented with the incorrect price of a car and have to decide which numbers are off, then directly ask the backstage crew how they did.
Finally, should the last 5 be a 6 or a 4?
I have to go with a 4, Drew.
4.
When the game premiered in 1984, contestants addressed their question to ladies and gentlemen. Since Drew Carey took over, they asked the almighty sound effects lady, or another specific person or group of people.
Let's see a 2. You want yourself a brand new car?
Number 4, Punch a Bunch. We're sure it feels good to punch through the paper wall on this game's prize board. It must feel even better to find out you punched the circle with a $25,000 card behind it.
Just punch away. 2, 3, 4.
Part of the show since 1978, this was the first pricing game to only award cash as the main prize. There are, of course, smaller prizes the contestant can win by guessing if the actual price is higher or lower than the one listed. But we all know their real purpose is, of course, to win punches at the board.
Normally, I ask people if they want to keep the card or throw it away, but you want to keep this one because you just won $25,000.
Number 3, Hole in 1 or 2. This fan favorite is the only Price is Right game where miniature golf skills are an asset you can use to win a car. If the contestant doesn't have them though, they can still use their pricing skills to arrange 6 prizes from least to most expensive, which lets them putt from where it's really hard to miss.
That's all you got to do. There you go. Car's yours. Car's yours.
When the game premiered in 1977, contestants only got 1 putt, but a second chance at the prize was added in 1986. The host also starts the game off with an inspiration putt, something Bob Barker, an avid golfer, excelled at. Drew Carey, not so much.
Look at that. Oh, are you kidding me?
Number 2, cliffhangers. Even if you're not a regular Price is Right viewer, you're probably familiar with the yodeling mountain climber whose fate is intertwined with how close a contestant's guesses are to the actual price of 3 small prizes.
Oh no, we're gonna dance till we get to the end of the mountain.
Instead of the host announcing the actual prize, everyone waits to see if the cardboard climber will stop climbing for a win or fall off the mountain for a loss.
Yodeling guy, on your way.
Oh.
Cost her $10,000. That's it! $210,000!
Cliffhangers has been a staple of the show since it was first played in 1976 and has made its way into popular culture, even being parodied on Family Guy.
Stop here. Don't listen to that fat tourist. She doesn't know how much a microwave costs. Stop! We should have gone to Plinko, like Cleveland.
Before we unveil our number 1 pick, here are some honorable mentions.
Go.
1,400.
Lower.
1,300.
Lower.
1,000. I don't know.
Lower.
899.
Higher.
999.
That's it! $9.99! You want $1 million bucks! You want $1 million bucks! You want $1 million bucks! You want $1 million bucks!
Okay, 206. That's what you believe the prize? All right, turn that wheel. Right. And pull that handle. Oh, it opened.
17920. You got it! You got it!
Number 1, Plinko. It's the pricing game contestants are always super excited to find out they get to play. Since it premiered in 1983, it's become the most popular game on the show.
$10,000!
In 2013, it was the only game played for an entire episode. Contestants get a Plinko chip to start, and then win up to 4 more by guessing which number in the price of small prizes is correct. Then the real fun starts when they drop the chips down a board of pegs one at a time, hoping they land in the middle for the big money prize. Skill and pricing knowledge combine to make this the Price is Right game.
Oh.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo and subscribe for new videos every day.